1. Sleep problems in older adults. As we enter middle age and our senior years, many of us start to struggle with sleep. Have you ever found yourself waking up in the middle of the night, glancing at the clock only to see it's barely 2 or 3 a.m., or feeling sleepy and nodding off all day, yet the moment you lie down at night, your mind suddenly becomes wide awake, racing with thoughts? This is incredibly common, yet many people simply assume, "I'm old now, sleeping less is normal," and slowly, they accept restless, fragmented sleep as something they can't change, believing they've lost the ability to sleep well. But that isn't true. Sleep isn't just rest. It's one of the most important foundations of health as we age. Chronic poor sleep can lead to memory problems, forgetfulness, constant fatigue, weakened immunity, mood disorders, and a higher risk of many chronic diseases. Quality sleep is the body's natural medicine. It helps us recover, slows aging, and keeps the brain functioning sharply. Yet in reality, many older adults have lived with poor sleep for years. Some haven't had a truly deep, satisfying night of sleep in 5 to 10 years. During the day, they feel drained and sluggish. At night, they struggle to fall asleep or wake up repeatedly. Many describe feeling physically weaker, mentally foggier, and more easily discouraged without realizing that the root cause of these changes is their sleep. What makes matters worse is that older adults often focus only on visible health issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease, forgetting that all of these conditions are strongly affected by sleep quality. When we don't sleep enough or don't sleep deeply, hormones become imbalanced. The nervous system stays tense, blood sugar fluctuates, blood pressure becomes harder to control, and memory declines faster. On the other hand, when we sleep well, the body naturally restores itself every single night. The good news? Sleep isn't something that disappears forever. Even if you're older, even if you've struggled with insomnia for years, your body still has the ability to reset and recover as long as you use the right approach. What's important is not to assume that sleeping less is just part of aging. In fact, many older adults can sleep soundly and wake up energized once they learn how to support their body's natural rhythms. The issue isn't your age. It's that your internal clock has drifted over time. And once you understand the true cause, improvement becomes completely possible. Good sleep is not a luxury, it's something absolutely within your reach. 2. Why does sleep get harder as we age? As we grow older, many people notice their sleep gradually getting worse. It takes longer to fall asleep, they wake up more easily, and once awakened, it's harder to drift back into sleep. This isn't just a subjective feeling. It has real biological causes rooted deep inside the body, especially in the circadian clock, the system that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. This internal clock sits in the hypothalamus and responds to the natural light-dark rhythm of the environment. When we're young, it works powerfully and consistently, but as we age, it becomes increasingly affected by the natural aging process. First, the circadian clock weakens with age. In older adults, the neurons that control circadian rhythm become less active, making it harder for the body to clearly distinguish between daytime alertness and nighttime rest. This leads to daytime drowsiness, paired with nighttime wakefulness, a frustrating cycle of feeling sleepy at the wrong times. Second, age-related hormone changes disrupt sleep. 2 key hormones govern our sleep cycle: melatonin, the sleepiness hormone, released at night; cortisol, the alertness hormone, released in the morning. With aging, melatonin drops sharply, harder to feel sleepy, more tossing and turning. Cortisol becomes mistimed high at night, causing tension and alertness. This hormonal imbalance makes it difficult for the body to recognize when it's supposed to rest. Third, reduced exposure to natural light. Older adults tend to stay indoors more and spend less time in morning sunlight. But sunlight is the strongest daily signal for resetting the circadian clock. Less sunlight, a misaligned sleep-wake cycle, chronic insomnia. Fourth, changes in lifestyle and overall health. With age, people are more likely to experience joint and muscle pain, diabetes or heart conditions, nighttime urination, anxiety, or mental stress medications that interfere with sleep. All of these contribute to fragmented, low-quality sleep. Fifth, a weaker sleep pressure system in the brain. Our body builds up sleep pressure through a substance called adenosine. But many older adults nap frequently or doze off throughout the day. Too many daytime naps, not enough adenosine, little to no natural sleepiness at night. The key thing to understand: difficulty sleeping in old age is not inevitable. Most sleep problems come from a misaligned circadian rhythm, hormonal imbalance, and lifestyle habits that no longer support healthy sleep. With the right adjustments, morning sunlight, consistent routines, reduced blue light at night, and proper nutrition, the circadian clock can recover, and sleep can improve dramatically. 3. What makes a good night's sleep? A good night's sleep isn't just about logging many hours or sleeping straight through without waking up. In sleep medicine, sleeping well is defined by several clear criteria that reflect both the quality and effectiveness of your sleep. You can technically sleep enough hours, but if you don't meet these standards, you may still wake up tired, foggy, or unfocused the next day. First, you should fall asleep quickly. Healthy sleepers usually fall asleep within 30 minutes. If you toss and turn, overthink, or lie awake for a long time before drifting off, it's a sign that your circadian rhythm is disrupted or your nervous system is overstimulated. Second, your sleep efficiency should be high. Sleep efficiency is the percentage of time you're actually asleep compared to the total time you spend in bed. The ideal number is 85% or higher. If you lie in bed for 8 hours but only sleep 5.5, your efficiency is low, meaning your sleep quality is poor. Third, you should wake up only a few times during the night. Frequent awakenings fragment your sleep and prevent the brain from entering deep, restorative stages. Good sleepers typically wake no more than once per night. If you're waking 2-3 times or more, it indicates shallow, unstable sleep. Fourth, you should feel light, clear, and refreshed upon waking. A good night's sleep leaves your body recharged and your mind clear the moment you open your eyes. If you wake up feeling heavy-headed, dizzy, sluggish for hours, sleepy until noon, then your sleep quality is not meeting the mark. Fifth, you should not feel excessively sleepy during the day. If your body recovered properly overnight, you shouldn't feel drowsy in the morning or afternoon. Daytime sleepiness is a strong sign that you didn't get enough deep sleep or REM sleep, the two stages most responsible for brain restoration. One crucial factor: your amount of deep sleep. Healthy sleepers spend about 20% of the night in deep sleep. Poor sleepers may get less than 10%, leaving the brain and body under-restored. During deep sleep, breathing slows, the heart rate steadies, and the brain enters its most powerful repair mode. This is when the brain's cleanup system removes proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Growth hormone is released to repair tissues, strengthen immunity, and reduce inflammation. That's why deep sleep, not just total hours, determines how healthy and energetic you feel. In other words, good sleep isn't about quantity, it's about quality. Once you understand these criteria, you'll know exactly how to improve your sleep in a way that's both effective and long-lasting. 4. The benefits of a good night's sleep. A good night's sleep isn't just downtime, it's your body's full-scale repair center. When you sleep properly and deeply, you activate a cascade of powerful restorative processes that keep your body younger, your mind sharper, and your lifespan naturally longer. Countless medical studies show that sleep quality is just as influential as diet and exercise, sometimes even more. First, good sleep protects and strengthens the brain. During deep sleep, the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for storing and processing memories, works intensely to reorganize and consolidate information from the day. As a result, memory, focus, and problem-solving skills improve dramatically. A study from Harvard found that sleeping less than 6 hours per night for just 2 weeks can impair cognitive performance to the level of someone who is legally intoxicated. Beyond that, the brain has a built-in cleanup system called the glymphatic system. This system becomes highly active during deep sleep, flushing out toxic proteins including beta amyloid, the main culprit behind Alzheimer's disease. Years of poor sleep allow these proteins to accumulate, significantly increasing the risk of dementia. Second, Good sleep protects heart health. During deep sleep, blood pressure drops to a safe level, the heart rate stabilizes, and the blood vessels relax. A major European study found that people who sleep well have up to 42% lower risk of cardiovascular disease compared to poor sleepers. Good sleep also reduces vascular inflammation, balances blood lipids, and supports healthier circulation. Third, deep sleep boosts immunity and balances hormones. Quality sleep helps restore essential hormones, including insulin, growth hormone, cortisol, and leptin, all of which affect blood sugar, weight, metabolism, and appetite. When sleep is shallow or insufficient, the immune system weakens. The body becomes more vulnerable to infections, recovery slows after illness, and weight gain becomes more likely. Fourth, sleep directly affects the aging process. A study from the University of California found that people who sleep fewer than 5 hours per night have significantly shorter telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes that determine how long cells live. Shorter telomeres equals faster aging. Deep, restorative sleep helps preserve telomere length, slowing cellular aging and extending health span. Fifth, sleep shapes your day-to-day quality of life. People who sleep well experience light, clear mornings, reduced body aches, better mood, steady energy throughout the day. Meanwhile, poor sleepers often deal with irritability, stress, poor memory, and noticeably reduced productivity. Good sleep isn't optional. It's a foundational pillar of long-term health. One night of deep sleep can elevate your entire day, and consistent good sleep can elevate your entire life. 5. The role of magnesium in quality sleep. Magnesium is one of the most essential minerals in the human body, yet it's also one of the most commonly deficient, especially among older adults. Most people don't realize they're lacking it. A magnesium deficiency directly affects the nervous system, muscles, hormones, and even the biological clock, leading to light, fragmented sleep, frequent awakenings, and an unstable sleep rhythm. Understanding magnesium's role is key to improving sleep naturally and safely. First, magnesium reduces stress by regulating cortisol. Cortisol is the alertness and stress hormone. We need it during the day, but it must drop at night so the body can relax. When stress or insomnia persists, cortisol often stays high in the evening. Magnesium helps suppress excessive cortisol release, calming the sympathetic nervous system and shifting the body into a relaxed state, the essential condition for falling asleep easily. Second, magnesium supports the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Magnesium doesn't produce melatonin directly, but it acts as the switch that activates the conversion chain from tryptophan, serotonin, melatonin. When magnesium is low, this pathway is disrupted, preventing the body from naturally generating enough melatonin to trigger sleepiness. Studies show that in older adults, supplementing with magnesium for just 8 weeks significantly increases melatonin levels and cuts sleep onset time nearly in half. Third, magnesium relaxes both muscles and nerves. Many people struggle to sleep because of muscle tension, aches, or nighttime restlessness in the legs. Magnesium helps regulate nerve-muscle signaling, reducing cramps, easing restlessness, and promoting full-body relaxation, allowing the body to effortlessly shift into sleep mode. Fourth, magnesium stabilizes heart rhythm and breathing, two critical elements of deep sleep. A racing or irregular heartbeat is one of the reasons people wake up in the middle of the night. Magnesium supports cardiovascular function, helping the heart beat steadily and enabling slower, deeper breathing, similar to a meditative state. This is especially beneficial for those who frequently wake around 2, 3 a.m. Fifth, magnesium improves sleep quality from the inside out. Clinical research shows that consistent magnesium supplementation helps increase total sleep time, boost sleep efficiency, reduce nighttime awakenings, extend deep sleep duration, lessen morning fatigue. These benefits come not only from hormonal balance, but also from magnesium's ability to regulate electrolytes and stabilize the central nervous system. It's important to note that while magnesium offers powerful sleep benefits, its effectiveness depends on the type of magnesium, how you take it, when you take it, and what you combine it with. Not every form of magnesium supports sleep. In fact, Some types can cause digestive discomfort if used incorrectly. Understanding magnesium's true role is the foundation for using it wisely, helping you sleep better while supporting overall health and recovery. 6. The optimal trio. Magnesium plus tryptophan plus vitamin B6. When it comes to using magnesium to improve sleep, many people focus only on taking magnesium, not realizing that magnesium is just one piece of the melatonin production system. For the body to naturally create enough melatonin and at the right time, it needs the combined support of three key players: magnesium, tryptophan, and vitamin B6. Together, they form a metabolic chain that helps you not only fall asleep faster, but also sleep deeper and maintain stable sleep throughout the night. First, magnesium acts as the switch that turns on melatonin production. Melatonin isn't produced randomly. It's synthesized step by step. In the most crucial step of this pathway, magnesium acts as a catalyst, allowing enzymes to convert tryptophan into serotonin and then into melatonin. Without magnesium, this pathway weakens, causing evening melatonin levels to drop significantly. Second, tryptophan is the raw material for melatonin. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that the body cannot make on its own. It must come from food. If tryptophan is lacking, your body has no building blocks to create serotonin or melatonin, leading to difficulty falling asleep, shallow sleep, and frequent awakenings. This explains why some people take magnesium regularly but still sleep poorly. Their body is missing the raw material. Third, vitamin B6 is the indispensable metabolic assistant. Vitamin B6 accelerates the conversion of tryptophan into melatonin. Without B6, tryptophan cannot be efficiently processed, creating a bottleneck in melatonin production. Older adults are especially prone to B6 deficiency due to weaker absorption or limited diet diversity, making sleep even harder. Fourth, combining all three dramatically boosts results. Studies show that when magnesium plus tryptophan plus vitamin B6 are taken together, the body's natural melatonin production can increase by 35 to 50%, leading to easier onset of sleep, shorter time needed to fall asleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, deeper, more restorative sleep, better morning alertness. Fifth, combining the trio is simpler than you think. You don't need to take multiple supplements. Tryptophan and B6 can be supplied through nutrient-rich foods like bananas, kiwi, almonds, milk, soy products, and pure cacao combined with the right type of magnesium. When these nutrients enter the body at the same time, they support each other to activate the biological clock and strengthen the body's natural time to sleep signal. The key takeaway: magnesium alone isn't enough. For sleep to truly improve, the body needs raw material, tryptophan, a metabolic booster, vitamin B6, and the activation switch, magnesium. This trio is the true key to restoring your natural ability to sleep, an ability many people believe they've lost. Dwy de laban dichting an mi van fom kunhut, tunin va machlak. 7. 3 magnesium-based combinations to optimize your sleep. To get the most out of magnesium, it's crucial to pair it with foods rich in tryptophan and vitamin B6. Based on the most common sleep problems in older adults, here are 3 simple, effective combinations that help your body produce melatonin more powerfully and naturally. For people who have trouble falling asleep lying down but the mind won't stop, this formula is perfect for those who spend a long time tossing and turning because their mind keeps racing. Combination: banana plus warm milk plus walnuts plus magnesium. Banana contains tryptophan, vitamin B6, and potassium to relax the nervous system. Warm milk, rich in calcium, helps slightly cool the brain and induce sleepiness. Walnuts provide natural melatonin. Magnesium activates melatonin production. How to use: eat 1 banana plus a small handful of walnuts. Drink 200 milliliters of warm milk. Then take 200 milligrams of magnesium. Within just a few days, you'll notice it becomes much easier to drift off. 2. For people who wake up in the middle of the night or early morning. If you often wake up at 2-3 a.m. and struggle to fall back asleep, try this: kiwi plus almonds plus magnesium. Kiwi contains natural melatonin and tryptophan, helping maintain stable melatonin levels throughout the night. Almonds, rich in magnesium and healthy fats that calm the nervous system. Magnesium reduces neural excitability, helping prevent early morning awakenings. How to use: eat 1 kiwi plus 5 almonds, then take 200 milligrams of magnesium. If you have a sensitive stomach, steam the kiwi or blend it into a warm drink for easier digestion. For people who can't sleep due to stress, anxiety, or mental tension, if your mind feels tight, overwhelmed, or unable to relax, use this calming blend: pure cacao, plus warm soy milk, plus honey, plus cinnamon, plus magnesium. Pure cacao contains theobromine, which stabilizes heart rhythm and soothes the nerves. Soy milk, rich in tryptophan. Honey calms the brain and reduces tension. Cinnamon eases anxiety and offers a warm, relaxing sensation. Magnesium deepens sleep and stabilizes the nervous system. How to use: warm 200 milliliters of soy milk. Add 1 teaspoon of unsweetened cacao, 1 teaspoon of honey, and a pinch of cinnamon. Drink, then take 200 milligrams of magnesium. Choose your formula tonight. Comment 1 to choose the recipe that best matches your sleep pattern, and try it tonight. A small change may be all you need to reclaim the deep sleep you've been missing. If you found this helpful, comment 0, save it, and share it with loved ones struggling with insomnia. Keep following for more natural health guiding tips every day. Duday laban dikting an mi voi van fong man me. Machlak vatuinyin. 8. The best time to take magnesium and essential tips you must know. Magnesium only works at its full potential when taken at the right time. Many people supplement with magnesium, yet still sleep poorly, because they take it at the wrong moment, mix it with foods that reduce absorption, or drink it right before bed, causing stomach discomfort. Understanding the optimal timing will help your body absorb it better and help you sleep deeper, longer, and more steadily. First, the best time to take magnesium is 2 hours after dinner or 1 hour before bed. This is when the body naturally begins shifting into its relaxation phase, and melatonin is about to be released. Magnesium takes roughly 30-60 minutes to absorb into the bloodstream, so taking it 1 hour before bedtime allows it to support melatonin production right on time. Taking it 2 hours after dinner ensures the stomach is neither too full nor too empty, allowing magnesium to be absorbed easily without causing digestive discomfort. Second, do not take magnesium right before lying down or on an empty stomach. Taking magnesium on an empty stomach can cause stomach warmth, irritation, or a hollow, uncomfortable feeling in some people. This discomfort not only disrupts sleep, but also creates tension that makes it harder to relax. For older adults or anyone with a sensitive stomach, avoiding magnesium on an empty stomach is especially important. Third, avoid magnesium within 2 hours of coffee or caffeinated drinks. Caffeine can reduce magnesium absorption by up to 30% and stimulates the nervous system, directly opposing magnesium's calming effects. If you drink coffee in the afternoon, wait 2-3 hours before taking magnesium to ensure maximum benefit. Fourth, avoid taking magnesium at the same time as high-dose calcium or diuretics. Magnesium and calcium compete for absorption in the intestines. Taking them together reduces the effectiveness of both, especially magnesium. Diuretics increase magnesium loss through urine, lowering magnesium levels in the blood. People on medications should consult their doctor for proper timing. Fifth, consistency is key. Take magnesium every day. Your body needs time to rebalance the nervous system and reset its circadian rhythm. Taking magnesium inconsistently reduces its effectiveness dramatically. With daily use for 3-4 weeks, you may notice shorter time to fall asleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, deeper, more restorative sleep. Sixth, pair magnesium with the right lifestyle habits for double the effect. Even when taken correctly, sleep still depends on light exposure, daily routines, diet, and stress levels. So magnesium timing should go hand in hand with reducing blue light before bed, eating a light, early dinner, creating a quiet, dark, sleeping environment. Understanding and applying the proper timing of magnesium, it doesn't just improve your sleep tonight. It helps restore your body's natural biological rhythm for the long term. 9. How to choose the right type of magnesium for better sleep. Not all forms of magnesium are suitable for improving sleep. The market is full of different types, each with its own absorption rate, biological effects, and impact on the nervous system. Many people take magnesium but see no improvement or even experience bloating or diarrhea simply because they chose the wrong type. Understanding each form is essential to know which ones truly benefit sleep and support the nervous system. First, avoid magnesium oxide. This is the most common form because it's cheap and easy to produce. However, magnesium oxide has very low absorption, only about 4–10%. Most of it passes through the intestines without being absorbed, which often leads to stomach discomfort, gas, or diarrhea. This form has almost no value in supporting sleep or calming the nervous system, making it a poor choice for anyone trying to improve insomnia. Second, magnesium glycinate is the best option for sleep. This form is bound to the amino acid glycine, a compound known for its calming effects. Benefits include high absorption, 70–80%, gentle on the stomach, calms the nervous system, reduces stress and helps you fall asleep faster, rarely causes diarrhea. This is especially ideal for older adults, people with sensitive digestion, or those struggling with long-term insomnia. Third, magnesium L-threonate is the top choice for brain health. This is the only form that can cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning it acts directly on the central nervous system. It helps improve memory focus, mental clarity, depth of sleep. This form is recommended for people with insomnia paired with forgetfulness, chronic stress, or early signs of cognitive decline. Fourth, magnesium citrate relaxes muscles and blood vessels. This form is bound to citric acid, making it well absorbed by the body. Key benefits: relaxes muscles, reduces cramping, improves blood vessel relaxation, helps with body aches, ideal for people who lose sleep due to muscle tension. However, higher doses may have a mild laxative effect in some individuals. Fifth, learn how to read supplement labels properly. Look specifically for magnesium glycinate, bisglycinate, magnesium L-threonate, magnesium citrate labels, mentioning chelated, high absorption, or gentle on stomach. If the label simply says magnesium without specifying the form, it is likely magnesium oxide or another poorly absorbed type. Sixth, choose the type based on your goal. Need better sleep plus less stress. Glycinate. Want improved memory plus deeper sleep. Threonate. Need muscle relaxation. Citrate. Choosing the right form of magnesium leads to better results, better safety, and deeper, more stable sleep over time. 10. 5 habits to reset your circadian rhythm, the foundation of long-lasting sleep. While magnesium can strongly support your sleep, the true long-term solution lies in resetting your body's internal clock. Your circadian rhythm determines when you feel sleepy, when you feel alert, how deep your sleep is, and whether you can stay asleep through the night. Below are 5 scientifically proven